If you're looking for one of the most rowdy axle-backs available for your 2005 to 2010 GT or GT500, the Roush Extreme here would certainly be an awesome choice. Now, the Extreme that we are talking about in this video does just so happen to feature the AM exclusive black tips, along with a full stainless steel build for right around 500 bucks. Now, your install will not involve any cutting or welding, so therefore figure a rather easy day in the shop or garage and a relatively soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. But as always, guys, be sure to hang out towards the end of this video and we'll show you how it's done. Now, Roush does have a reputation in the exhaust world of being one of the more aggressive options you can grab, and as you just heard with those sound clips, guys, the Extreme is certainly going to live up to that hype. So, going to my patented wake to neighbor scale here, I'm gonna bump the Extreme up to a soft 4 out of 5 overall. But you have to keep in mind, this is about as loud as you can get with an axle back alone, before adding parts like an off-road mid-pipe or maybe even a set of long tubes, because doing so will certainly help peg that scale and melt the face of any unsuspecting person who gets too close. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, guys, is that when things get this loud, this unruly, 9 times out of 10, some interior noise should almost be expected. And some of the reviews on the standard non-black tip Roush Extreme tend to back that up. In fact, some guys have even pointed out this thing can get a little boomy around 2,000 or so RPM on the highway, but nothing unbearable or over the top according to those reviews. But what do you say we quickly move into the materials and construction here? And guys, Roush, in my opinion, is as close to a factory component as you can get, and I mean that in the best possible way. Because fit and finish, all completely on point, guys, and as such, this thing will get backed by a 3-year limited warranty. Material, again, guys, is 100% stainless steel, 304 grade to be exact for the tips themselves, 409 grade for everything else. You are getting a small amount of 2.5-inch mandrel bent tubing here, and I mean very small, leading into those straight through by design Roush resonators, before finally exiting out of the 4-inch black tips here, again, an AM exclusive, embossed with that Roush logo. Now, the system is made in the USA and will bolt up to the factory over axle pipes without modification, reusing all of your factory hangers and mounting points. So again, relatively easy day in the driveway or garage. But as always, to give you a better idea of how everything will go together, here is a detailed walkthrough with Tony along with a tool breakdown.
Tools used for this installation are as follows: a impact gun or a ratchet, a 15mm socket, and a pry bar. All right, now let's get started with the installation of our new Roush exhaust on our Mustang GT. We're gonna begin by using a 15mm. We're gonna take off the factory clamps, slide the pipe out of our factory axle back, and we're just gonna go ahead and slide our mufflers back, drop them out of the way, and get our new ones installed. Once those are installed, we're gonna use a 15mm again to tighten down the clamps for the axle back and our new black tips. Now I'm just using a small pry bar here to open our clamp up a little bit. Once your Mustang gets a little older, a little bit of corrosion on the clamp, sometimes you might have to do this. All right, they look like they're gonna come apart. Now, to get your muffler out, I found that if you just go up to the header pipe here, or your 15 millimeter, just loosen those up a little bit just to give a little bit of wiggle in your mid pipes. It will make disconnecting it from your axle back a little bit easier. Now you don't have to take them completely apart, just loosen the clamp up to get a little bit of wiggle room. After that, you're gonna go ahead and just work your mid pipe out of your axle back. We're just gonna slide our axle back out, down and off. All right, now we can go ahead and get our new axle back up into place. I prefer to just slide them in the hangers first. Once it's in the hangers, I like to slide them up as far as possible. Then I can line up my pipe and get them all installed. There we go. But before I tighten anything back down, I want to get my new exhaust tip in. Now we can go ahead and slide our new exhaust tip in. Now, make sure that you don't forget your new clamps that are supplied with the kit. As you can see, the difference between our new muffler and our factory muffler, well, it's a lot smaller, a lot more room up here, and these are definitely gonna sound amazing, but the key is this new slash cut black tip. It's gonna look amazing on this dark green paint on our Bullet Mustang. Let's go ahead and get the other one changed. It's gonna be exactly the same steps as the first one. All right, now we're complete with the install of our new Roush exhaust, and tell you what, it looks great. Now for more parts and videos like these, make sure you visit us at AmericanMuscle.com.